So you heard what the Prime Minister spoke about. Now, the opposition is also responding to this. Multiple reactions, in fact, coming in from the opposition on the Prime Minister saying that the existing structure is communal. We need a secular civil code. While the Prime Minister chose to speak about reforms for the country, the opposition claimed it was a bid to polarize. The opposition leaders claim that Prime Minister's speech will be halted by a strong opposition.
यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का पार्ट है। अगर प्रधानमंत्री जी यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड को जो कि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में लिखा है उसको कम्युनल कहते हैं तो मुझे अफसोस है। ये एक कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल डायरेक्टिव है जिसको सब लोग बैठ के एक कंसेंसस से लाएंगे। ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट भी कह चुका है और पार्लियामेंट भी कह चुका है।
Who's taking him seriously? The Prime Minister wanted to bring in bills that were going to divide this nation. What happened to those bills? A united opposition ensured those bills couldn't go through. What happened to the attempt to silence people who are asking critical questions? That bill had to be withdrawn. The reality is that the Prime Minister is a much weakened man today, both morally, politically and otherwise. And these are hot air balloons being floated to somehow distract people, to somehow polarize people. But these things, India has rejected this. It's high time he realizes that.
Remember, Uttarakhand government has implemented the Uniform Civil Code earlier this year. Uttarakhand is in fact the first state in the country after independence to adopt it. A UCC has been operational in Goa since the days of the Portuguese rule. It brings in uniformity in rules across the state, including age limit being the same for all, registration of marriage to be mandatory, and a complete ban on polygamy, halala and iddat. But some clerics also echoed the opposition in rejecting the changes.
एक तो सेकुलर सिविल कोड की बात वो लोग करते हैं जिन्होंने अपने 10 साल के कार्यकाल में सिवाय मुसलमानों को हिट करने की कुछ नहीं किया। दूसरी बात यह है कि संविधान ने तमाम मजहब के मानने वालों को कुछ उनकी मान्यताओं पर अमल करने की बात कही है कि वो कर सकते हैं देश के कानून के अलावा। और उसमें हमारी 3 चीजें हैं, तलाक है, वरासत है और निकाह है। शादी, तलाक और निकाह, इन 3 चीजों में संविधान ने मुझे इजाजत दी है कि मैं अपने लॉ के हिसाब से, अपने मजहब के हिसाब से उस पर अमल कर सकता हूं। तो ये क्यों इस पर तुले हुए हैं कि भाई इन तीनों को खत्म करना चाहिए।
Now we have reactions coming in from the BJP as well. BJP leader Mr. Annamalai has batted for the change, saying that the Prime Minister spoke for a secular civil code.
I think our Honorable Prime Minister, in his historic address again from the Red Fort today on our Independence Day, he has clearly given us a recommitment of the vision. Not only that, the Honorable Prime Minister spoke about secular civil code. And you all know many BJP run state governments have already bought different versions of Uniform Civil Code. And today the PM has very clearly said the government's intention is to bring a secular civil code.
We'll try and connect with the reporters as well. So opposition there responding to what the Prime Minister said about reforms, about a secular civil code. Many in the opposition, along with some clerics also now, saying that this is nothing but a move against the Muslim community. Every time the government talks about Uniform Civil Code, the same debate comes to fore again, where the opposition hits out at the Modi government, saying that the government has an anti-Muslim, anti-minority mindset, and that's why they're pushing for a Uniform Civil Code. The Prime Minister today, again in his 11th speech on Independence Day, spoke about the need of the hour, a secular civil code for the country, also highlighting that the existing civil code that we're talking about, the existing arrangement that we're talking about, is communal. Now, on that particular reference of the Prime Minister to the secular civil code, the opposition has hit out at the Prime Minister. We have reactions coming in from the BJP as well, of course, backing the Prime Minister, highlighting that a secular civil code is the need of the hour for the country. We have Rishabh joining us with more details. In fact, there will be multiple reactions more coming in from the opposition, and this is going to turn into a massive debate, a political face-off. Rishabh.
Well, definitely. If you see Prime Minister speaking from the rampart of Red Fort, talking about something which has been, center point of politically heated debates over years. Now, you remember when there were suggestions called in for, Uniform Civil Code last year, and few states came up with their own Uniform Civil Codes. There were a lot of debate and discussion around it. The government could not move forward even after trying to do so. And after the Prime Minister making this comment from the rampart of Red Fort, definitely politically has given oxygen to the whole issue. Again, calling it secular civil code is something that is, in a way, politically cornering the opposition, which, in a way, after 2024 election results have been reinforced politically, be it in parliament or on the streets. Opposition has been trying to corner the government, and that is the reason that now we are seeing that from the rampant of the Red Fort, Prime Minister talking about these issues.
Absolutely. The Prime Minister spoke about the issue, highlighting that reforms are the need of the hour through secular civil code, of course. But the opposition is hitting out at the Prime Minister. Reactions coming in from the Congress. Vivek Tanka of the Congress says that the Prime Minister calling it communal is unfortunate. It's a constitutional directive and a consensus must be formed on it. Then you also have the clerics responding on the issue, saying this is nothing but just another move against the minority community. Also questioning why hasn't the government done anything so far during their 10-year tenure except for troubling the Muslims. That's what Sajid Rashidi has to say about the Prime Minister's reference to the Uniform Civil Code. The Prime Minister also spoke about another reform, which was One Nation, One Poll. Let's listen in.
आने वाले दिनों में 1 लाख ऐसे नौजवान जो परिवार राजनीति से दूर दूर का संबंध नहीं है, ऐसे फ्रेश ब्लड आएंगे तो सोच भी नहीं आएगी, सामर्थ्य भी नहीं आएगा, लोकतंत्र समृद्ध होगा। और इसलिए हमें इस दिशा में आगे होना है। और मैं चाहूंगा कि देश ने बार बार चुनाव इस देश की प्रगति में रुकावट बन रहे हैं, गतिरोध पैदा कर रहे हैं। आज कोई भी योजना को चुनाव के साथ जोड़ देना आसान हो गया है, क्योंकि हर 3 महीने 6 महीने कहीं न कहीं चुनाव चल रहा है। कोई भी योजना जाहिर करोगे आप तो मीडिया में देखेंगे, चुनाव आया तो फलाना हो गया, चुनाव आया तो फलाना हो गया। हर काम को चुनाव के रंग से रंग दिया गया है और इसलिए देश में व्यापक चर्चा हुई है। सभी राजनीतिक दलों ने अपने विचार रखे हैं। एक कमेटी ने बहुत बढ़िया अपना रिपोर्ट तैयार किया है। वन नेशन वन इलेक्शन के लिए देश को आगे आना होगा। मैं लाल किले से तिरंगे की साक्षी में देश के राजनीतिक दलों से आग्रह करता हूं, देश के संविधान को समझने वाले लोगों से आग्रह करता हूं कि भारत की प्रगति के लिए, भारत के संसाधनों का सर्वाधिक उपयोग जन सामान्य के लिए हो, उसके लिए वन नेशन वन इलेक्शन के सपने को साकार करने के लिए हमें आगे आना चाहिए। मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, भारत का स्वर्णिम कालखंड है। 2047 विकसित भारत, ये हमारी प्रतीक्षा कर रहा है।
And with that, we're slipping into a very short break. News and updates will continue. Stay on with us.